I was asked to describe how a 22 conversion kit works on an AR-15 in full auto. This is a CMMG kit. It's been modified. It had the barrel insert on it. I had a friend of mine machine it down as I made an upper using a regular 22 barrel instead of a 223 barrel or a 5.56 barrel. So now it's actually a 22 upper, and this kit is what makes it work. This is the CMMG kit, the stainless. I've owned pretty much every kit that's made, and in my opinion, this is the best one out there. You can shoot it all day long. To clean it, you just wipe it down. You very rarely have to scrub it or anything. It maintains itself very well. A little drop of oil, good to go. To use this in a M16 lower, you have to understand how an M16 lower works. In the lower, you have 3 positions: safe, semi, and auto. To use the auto position, the hammer comes all the way back. You fire it. This is what holds it, the auto sear. When the bolt comes forward, it hits this, and that's what fires the second shot. Without this, you put it in semi-auto mode, you pull the trigger, it goes back and it locks. It won't go another round. And even if you hit the sear, it's not going to fire. But if you put it on auto, you pull the trigger, hammer goes, flies back, comes up, catches on the auto sear. The bolt hits that, bolt carrier hits that, fires it again, cocks, bolt carrier goes back, comes forward, hits that, fires, and so on. Which is why you have the different bolt carriers. This is an M16 bolt carrier. Notice how long it is in the back, because this is what hits the trip. This is a semi-auto carrier. You'll notice that this one won't trip. There's nothing there to hit it. So if you try to put that in there, when the bolt, you fire it, the bolt goes back, cocks the gun, comes forward, and there's no way it can hit it. The bolt would have to fly into the barrel a few inches to do it. On the other hand, if you have the correct bolt, you fire the gun, bolt goes back, cocks it, comes forward, and then just as it comes out, it touches the sear and fires. Just that one little click. And if you have the hammer down, just to show you how it actually does it, if I can do it without tripping it, you pull the trigger when the bolt comes forward, just as it touches the auto sear, just barely touch it, bang, next shot. Keep the trigger held down, back, cocks it, comes forward again, hits the auto sear, fires again. Nothing to it. Now, in the 22 kit, of course, there's nothing underneath there at all. And this is the 22 kit has the riser, so it rides on the lower. It's not going to go back any. So this part travels. The whole assembly itself doesn't travel into the receiver tube. So there's nothing on there to trip. To make it work, you need the auto trip. This stupid little teeny tiny flimsy piece of metal. Doesn't look like much, but this will do it. That's what all y'all notice is yours probably has this little groove on the side, one on each side. Well, that's what this is for. Those grooves are there to hold this in. And notice now to make an extension. This rides on the bolt itself, and when the bolt goes back it can go back, but when the bolt comes forward it catches it and pulls it. There's the auto trip. So now the bolt itself goes back, comes forward, catches it, and then fires in full auto mode. Of course, to make it work, you also need this piece. It's a two-piece kit. This is the anti-bounce weight. Without this, it'll go haywire. You got to make sure you put the groove in it going forward so that the hammer can fly through the hole, because if you don't have it going that way it won't work.